Alright, hey, Haze Omega here, and welcome to another Haze Omega anime figure desktop show and tell with Yukimura Sanada here from Samurai Girls. Alright, so yeah, I know it's a pretty old figure, guys. So this is a Hobby Japan magazine exclusive figure, or Hobby Japan, or Alter, okay? Yeah, see, presented by Alter, so... yeah, there's a lot of different names for these figures. Some of the boxes say Alter, some of them say Hobby Japan. Alright, so this is the version 2.0 version. I got her from Ami Ami. I think she's going to be the last Samurai Girl that I display. I have one display cabinet in my DTOF dedicated just to Samurai Girls. Okay, so and I think this is the last one that will fit. Alright, and I chose to go with Yukimura Sanada. I wanted to get the Sen Tokugawa. It looked really nice, but I didn't like her face. Her face was like really ugly, so I said, you know what? And that one I could have got pretty easily. You can find these figures for very reasonable price. All right, like I said, I got this from Ami Ami for 4,640 yen. All right, which is about 31 US dollars. Really cheap for a really high quality figure. Is what I want to say. All right. It's made by or produced by Alter, so you know it's good stuff. And I have the other figures from this figure line, from the Samurai Girls figure line. So and I know they're good stuff. Okay, all right. So that's where I got her from, Ami Ami. 4,640 yen, about 31 US dollars. The shipping was 9,618 yen. That's about somewhere around 80 US dollars. But that was for like, I shipped a bunch of figures with it, alright? And it was like one of those C-mail shipping dealies, alright? As you can see, she got hair pretty good. This, for how old this figure is, it looks pretty good, alright? Okay, I'm not 100%, but I think this figure is from circa 2010, okay? So this figure is about 13 years old as of this video. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty old, and yeah, the anime is pretty old already too. So okay, so let's start the figure show and tell. All right, here's the box. It's got some like flowers in the back. What looks like some like some kind of kimono pattern or something. It says Samurai Girls here. We've got a, I would say that's close to like a 75% window. I say that's like a 70% window. Would it make a good box figure? Yeah, it would make a good box figure if you can get enough light in there. I can't seem to get much light in there right now. It would be nice if the window was just a little bit bigger, is what I want to say. And this is Yukimura Sanada. Alright, version 2.0. And yeah, this is the figure, the Samurai Girls figure with the smallest boobies. So she's the lolly in the harem, is what I say. All right, so it's a 1/8 scale pre-painted figure sculpted by Tanaka Toji and Aketagawa Noboru. Okay. And presented by Alter, all right? Alter and Hobby Japan. So on the listing, it mentions Alter and Hobby Japan, okay? And this is a version 2.0, so I'm assuming this is like a second, a reissue or something, all right? And I don't know if it's any better than the first version, all right, guys? There's a Hobby Japan sticker up here, okay? Official license. So it's legit, guys. Alright, there's the side of the box. It's got a picture of the figure, top part of the figure. There's a teeny tiny little window here. Why even bother? Alright, Yukimura Sanada, version 2.0. Alright, same info from the front. Pretty much, it says Hobby Japan 40th anniversary. Alright, so it's 40th anniversary in 2010. They've probably done their 50th anniversary already. Okay. Alright, there's the back. It's got a picture of the full figure. Alright, one of the head and one of her chestises and crotch area. That's what I say, okay? She looks like she's wearing a swimsuit. Well, we'll figure it out when we get her out there. Alright, here's a bunch of stuff in Japanese that I can't read. Ages 14 and over. There is English, so I believe they meant to sell this to the world. That's what I want to say. Some figures, they only have, like, you know, the Japanese if you import it. Okay. And yeah, pretty much all the same info from the front. And here's this side. Pretty much the same as the other side, but it's just flipped. Okay. And you still got the small little window there that kind of doesn't do anything. Okay, and let's take a look at the top. Okay, top is the same info. All right, it's got a window on the top though, so let's some light in. Okay, here's the bottom. Well, the bottom's got even more info on it. Okay. Oh, so this is a BB. All right. Obviously, it's a pre-owned figure because it's very, very old, guys. But yeah, so it's a BB. I believe B means it's been opened before, right? And then the box B means it's got some. It's not brand new looking. Okay. Condition looks pretty good. There's scratches on the window here. There's scratches. There's some kind of scuffing up here. So other than that, the box looks like it's in pretty good shape. Yeah, it's actually in really good shape for how old it is. All right, it's just a shame that that might have happened during shipping too, guys. I did a unboxing video for the box that this figure came in, and I noted that they didn't wrap the figure boxes or anything. They're just scuffing up on each other. So that may have happened during shippings, unfortunately. I don't know if there's a way you can polish out scratches like that. I don't know if it's worth it, but yeah. Okay, so time to do the unboxing. Okay, before I assemble her, that's what the inside of the box looks like. It's it's just like a plain white in there, and it says Samurai Girls. Okay, it looks okay. Not the best background, obviously, but still makes a great box figure. The outside of the box looks pretty nice. Okay, there she is. Very easy to assemble. Comes out in two pieces, the base and the figure itself, alright? There pretty much no assembly required. Yeah, I don't know if there was any more protective plastic that comes with her. There was only one protective plastic in the little clamshell molding, okay? So yeah, there's two pegs that hold her feet onto the base, so I won't talk about that later. We'll do a quick 360, and yeah, so the reason I wanted to buy this figure is, yes, she's the last samurai girl that I can get, alright, and she would pair good with the, so I wanted to pair her up with Goto Matabe, okay, so I have the Goto Matabe. I have, yeah, so I also have, I have the Gisen, I have the Naoe Kanatsugu, I have the Jubei, and Goto Matabe alter samurai girl figures. Okay, so if you guys want to check that out, I will put a list. I'll put a list in the description of the links if you want to see any of those show and tell videos, and I will have a couple links at the end of the video. Okay, very nice. It's alter, and the quality is up there, guys. So I'm expecting great things from this one. All right. For its time, I'm sure it was freaking awesome. Okay, so that's why I wanted this to pair up with Goto Matabe. Like I said, the other figure that I wanted to get was the Sen Tokugawa. I'm a really big fan of Sen Tokugawa. I think she's really pretty, but she just the face didn't do it for me. That figure, all right. So maybe I'll get her one day, and I'll just do like a catch and release type thing to sell her right away. Okay, but yeah, but there she is. If you want a character that has two huge fans and exposing her crotchal area, then there you go. Ooh, I like what I see already, guys. Okay, so that's the first 360, and then we'll go. I will go take a closer look at her, and we'll go scrutinize the figure, and we'll take a closer look together. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back. I'm done taking a look at her. Didn't take very long. I like what I see right away. Okay, so I already tell you I'm pretty happy with this figure. The question is, can I get her to fit in the cabinet with all the other girls? So I will get a video of my whole cabinet. Okay, and there's some other figures not from Samurai Girls in there though. Okay, so let's start at the base and we'll work our way up like usual. All right, the base is the same as the other altar Samurai Girl figures. All right, it's just this kind of like gloss white, all right, unpainted base. This one is an oval. It says Samurai Girls right here, all right, in gold. And then there's a bunch of flowers and petals and stuff, like just kind of like an outline. If you guys don't know what Hyaka Ryoran stands for, I think it means 1,000 blossoming or hundreds of blossoming flowers, something like that. Okay, guys. And yeah, that's what that symbolizes. Okay, Hyaka Ryoran. Okay. She's, like I said, she's held on by two plastic pegs here. Will she be a drooper? Okay, there you go. This figure looks like it could be a drooper. All right. Let me see how the weight of it. Yeah, it's got some weight to it. I can definitely feel it's leaning like towards that way. This may be a leaner in the future. I guess maybe if you kept her in a hot place or something. If the pegs weaken, she could start drooping. All right, and then I put her back in the box. That's what's gonna happen. I guess we could do, if she does start drooping, we can add something here to press up on this part here, and it will add some support. I don't know why they didn't do that. That's what I would have done. All right, but maybe they're confident that this will hold. All right, I hope so, because it looks like there's a lot of weight up there, and it's, you know, at a weird angle and stuff. So potential for leaning. All right, potential to be a leaner in the future, guys. So that's one thing I would worry about this figure. Okay, but yeah, so that's enough about that. Hopefully she won't be a leaner. We'll just have to make sure that we'll have to make sure we put something under her if she does. Okay, there's her shoe. All right, that's one of them. And it's this really tall boot is what it is. Yeah, it looks like a boot, and it's white and pink, kind of a matte finish. All right, it looks like it's just they put a bunch of soles and they just kept on going. They just kept on layering it. All right, it's huge. Literally, the boot is the same size as the sole. All right, so it makes her, Yukimura is not a very tall lady, and I guess that's why she wears them tall boots, to make her taller. All right, there's some pink dots here, and you can see the white laces. Looks all right. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, and then there's the socks. You can't really see into the boots, so that would have been nice if you could, but it's okay. Yeah, she's wearing some white socks with a black kind of stripe over the top, and then there's six black circles in there. They look very nicely done. All right, the finish is almost like a gloss black for the black, and then the white is like a matte white. Okay, and then yeah, then her skin is up there. Let's take a look at the other shoe or boot. All right, and then you get a good shot of her lady bits. Yeah, so there's the boot, and you can see the bottom of the sole for this one. All right, it's pink and with white dots. There's a lot of circles on her, is what I'm gonna say. Lots of shapes on her, is what I'm gonna say. All right, it looks like there's a scratch here. All right, pre-owned figure. You know, I don't know, guys, but it's okay. It's not a deal breaker. That looks like something you could easily fix with some paint. Okay. Yeah, actually the soles look like they're a flat color. They don't reflect any light at all. All right, actually the boots might be a flat. Yeah, I didn't realize. It doesn't look matte. It looks flat because it doesn't really reflect light off of it. Okay, But same as the other one, it's white and pink, or peach, I guess. Alright, same with the socks. Alright, it looks good. Everything is in the lines, no weird molding or anything. Black stripe here, and black circles. Looks good, just like the other one. Okay, we're gonna go take a look at her legs and her crotchal area. Okay. Yeah, skin looks good. All right, not too shiny, not too dull. All right, it looks like it's very smooth. It's got some nice legs. I know they are pretty nice. They're in good shape. They're not too thick, they're not too thin. All right, you can see her knee bending there. Okay, you can see her, so you can see her crotchal area. She's exposed it for all to see. She's wearing a kind of weird outfit. It looks like a school swimsuit is what it is, guys. Yeah, so I guess her samurai master uniform is she's wearing like a school swimsuit or something. Her normal outfit. Okay, it's kind of got like a little skirt to it, and then there's the bottom part, you know. Okay, pretty nice. All the paint's in the lines. What kind of finish is that? That looks like it kind of looks like a matte finish. Yeah, it does look like it's a little shinier than the boots. All right, so yeah, the boots are a flat finish, very similar to the socks finish. Okay, nice. It's got a lot of ruffles and stuff on it. Okay. All right, and then man, what? Okay, here, let's go take a look at this awesome coat she's wearing. We'll have to zoom out for that though. All right. Yeah, she's wearing like a jacket or a coat. It opens up in the back, kind of like a butterfly. It does look like a butterfly. And then there's some tassels coming out here, and this is a chrysanthemum, I think, right? Golden chrysanthemums here. Very, very nice outfit. All right, it's a very interesting outfit, is what I want to say. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a hexagon patterns. All right, on the back here, and the jacket is like a red and a gray color, kind of like almost like a blood red. Okay, and then there's like a bow tied back here. Very nice. It's textured, looks good. See anything weird about the molding? Okay, she's got these circles on her back with these squares in the center. Okay, so that's kind of like the skirt, sort of, kind of, I guess. All right, and the inside of the jacket has gold, like a yellow or a gold paint. Okay, looks good. It's like a matte finish too. All right, and then let's move up a little. Okay, and then we've got where the cuff goes around like this. There's a flower pattern in it. Very nice. Gold, like a kind of like a gold and like a dark brown colors. All right, it goes with the inside theme of the gold theme. Very nice. Very impressive. I don't know how they do that, guys. It's amazing. These are some of the best figures, and I can't believe I only got it for 30 bucks, guys. All right, there's a kind of outside border, right, edge. That's like that dark gray color from the outside. Okay. Yeah, and then there's something tied over here. Zoom in. There's something tied around her shoulders. It's kind of hard to see. It's like some kind of armor. Yeah, there's like some kind of like cloth armor on her shoulders or something. Okay. Very cool. And then there's another pattern. Yeah, so there's the sleeves. Okay, the sleeves got these long thingies sticking out of it. Okay, I don't know what to call them, guys. There's she's got these super long big sleeves, decorative sleeves. They don't really need to be there. So I'll say it's like a brown color, or yeah, it's kind of like a brown or burgundy color. All right, and then here you've got some designs and patterns and stuff. Very cool, man. I love it. Okay, and you can see the inside of the sleeve here. The inside, there's like a second layer to the sleeve, and it's white. Okay. It's just like they're flapping around all over the place. All right, that's the same thing with the other side. You can see the ruffles of the molding and everything. Whew, such a nice figure, man. There's a lot going on with this figure. Yeah, and then yeah, there's that floral pattern on this side as well. I think it continues. It continues to the other side, yeah. So it's on both sides. If you look underneath here, you can see that pattern over there also. Very nice. Okay, let's go take a look at the fans before we move up. All right, so her weapons are these two fans, and she can use them as like shields and stuff, and she can make like wind. She could move wind a lot. All right, she can make like tornadoes and stuff. I don't know. All right, yeah, so she's got these two huge fans. They look like, it's like a gray color or something. Kind of like a gray color, and it's got these, I'm not really sure what these 6 circles and the square represents. That might be some kind of moon or something. Maybe that's the the Sanada family moon or something. I'm not 100% on that, guys, but it's the same reoccurring theme throughout the whole figure. Those 6 circles. Let me look that up. Ah, yes, I am exactly right. All right, so if you Google the Sanada Mon, all right, the Sanada clan, that is that's their Mon. All right, that's their symbol. All right, it's these 6 circles with the square inside. All right, it kind of looks like a coin, right? Sort of, kind of. So yeah, that is the Sanada clan Mon. All right, guys, that's why she's wearing it like everywhere. Okay, she's representing. Okay, and then yeah, let's take a look at her chest assist. All right, yes, she's flat as justice. Okay. Yeah, this is the only figure that I have that has a flat chester. Okay. And then yeah, you tie, yeah, there's a tie here for the jacket right here, and then there's like these 2 red balls right here. It looks like there could be I think they call it a muneate. It's like a chest armor. That it could be an armor. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like she's really wearing armor, but it looks like it. It also looks kind of like a sailor uniform, sort of, but it's kind of hard to see because it's in there. You can see some red and then yellow and then stuff. Yeah, really nice. And then there's the cuff right here in the front. Yeah, it looks like kind of like a sailor outfit. Okay. And then yes, there's I forgot to mention, underneath the fan are these kind of tassels right here. All right, and then she's just kind of gripping them. Kind of like a taco, that's what I want to say. Very nice. Alright, the fans are the same on the top and the bottom. Okay, we'll go take a look at her head now. There she is. She's got the big forehead, right? She's a Odeko, right? That's what they call her. She has the big forehead. And then yes, her mouth is open, and she's got like brown eyes. She's kind of looking off to the right a bit. Right, and she's wearing like a headband. It makes it so you can see her large forehead even more. Okay, and then there, yeah, you've got these eyebrows here. Very cool. Okay, she's got this long hair that goes down her back almost. Yeah, pretty much. She's the hat she's wearing has a big bow tie here. It looks like it's got some shading to it too. It gets dark. All right, there's as far as I can see, I don't really see any shading on this figure. All right, but that's okay. The paint is very good. Okay, if you look around, there's no shading, pretty much. Okay, we'll go take a look at the hat, and then that'll be it. All right, so it's just kind of just weird looking hat. It looks kind of like one of those conquistador hats, I guess, with the so it looks like kind of like a sombrero, but it's like it's flipped up, or something. She's wearing a headband, and then like her hair's coming out the top right there. And then there's a bow tie right here with a red ball at the end of it. Okay, yeah, and this is interesting looking hat that looks like there's like a weave up there. It's a like a bunch of like red and black cloths wound together. All right, it does look like there's a little bit of shading up here, maybe. All right, and yeah, so it's kind of like a blood red color and then black, or it's kind of more like the blacks look more like a dark gray. Okay, and there's her hair. Her hair is also like a dark gray too. So there's a lot of red and this dark gray color in this figure. Okay. All right, and then yeah, and then the hat has another more floral patterns on it. Very nice. Very nice. It's kind of like a two-tone, like a gold and like a brown or something, and then with the red background there. And then there's another symbol right here. I'm not really sure what that is. That kind of looks like a bird or something. Sort of, kind of. Okay, then it becomes black back here. Okay, you can see her ear poking out through the hair right here. Can't really see the other ear all that much. All right, the hair looks good. I see some kind of shiny stuff that looks like glue. You can see it in the camera right here. That might be overspray, is what that is. Alright, but other than that, the figure is in great shape. Yeah, for how old it is, I hope to take just as good care of her, is what I'm going to say. Whoever had her before must have cherished her, is what I say, okay? She looks good. Alright, there's really nothing wrong with this figure. I think you want to display it kind of like that or something. Okay, so yeah, one thing I'm worried about is she's going to be a leaner in the future. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about this figure. It's very dynamic. It's like she's like pushing off or jumping. You can see her hair kind of moving and all the sleeves and the skirt kind of here flapping all over the place. It's very dynamic. I like it. Okay, so that's the end of the figure show and tell. Is it worth the $30 that I paid for it? Yes, absolutely. I wouldn't hesitate to pay double that, alright? But yeah, it's a kind of an old figure, and Samurai Girl's not all that popular nowadays, so it's probably why it doesn't cost that much. But yeah, Alters makes some of the best figures, and they're not cheap, so what a bargain. If you're a Yukimura Sanada fan, or Samurai Girls fan, snatch her up. That's what I'm gonna say. She's not too hard to find too. I think they made a lot of her, and I see her pop up every now and then. Okay. And then yeah, so I will have links to the other videos. All right, at the end of this video and in the description of my other Samurai Girls figures. All right, they've all blown me away with all the detail and the art and stuff. This figure is a work of art. And it's in very, very good shape. I'm really happy with her. Glad I got her. Okay, so I'll get some 360s close-ups. That's the end of the show and tell. Thanks for watching. Here's Meg out. Alright, here's Meg here, and there she is. She's in the cabinet. Alright, there you go. There's one whole cabinet dedicated to her. To the Samurai Girl figures. Almost. I got Amelia and Tamaki from Bamboo Blade in there, but yeah, sorry, it's kind of bright out there. But yeah, there she is. She fits in there great. Also, I was able to lean her. I was able to lean her on the Matabe base. So now instead of her leaning this way more, she's kind of leaning towards the other way a little bit more. So it kind of balances out the figure. It almost touches. Yeah, they're really, really close. Alright, but I think it turned out really good. She fills up that area really, really well. So I'm really happy with the way that turned out. Alright, I had to move 2 other figures to get her out of there. But there's the Jubei. Alright, there's the Naoe Kanatsugu. And there is the, yeah, and then that's the Gisen. Alright, and then this is the Goto Matabe. And there's the Yukimura Sanada. Okay. Cool. There you go. I was able to fit them all in there, and they look great. I'm pretty happy. All right, and so I can't fit any more in there. Oh, I probably could fit one more underneath there. So if I could find someone that fits in there, yeah. He's trying to maximize the space in these cabinets. All right, so there you go. That's where she wound up. All right, and right next to the other girls, and I think it turned out really good. Really happy. It took me a long time to collect all these, and finally make videos about them. All right, thanks for watching. Haze Big out.